Good day, everyone. Welcome back. It's been such a long time since we last seen you guys. Today, we have an excellent match for our winners bracket round one, Sponge versus MasterAleks. Should be an incredibly exciting match. Today, joining me on comms are Deadly Thunder and Sean 1E. Please take it away.
Hello, friends.
Hi.
It has been so long since I've been here. It is
Oh,
oddly enough
uh,
good to be back.
It's good to have you back as well. Uh, this is something. Like, just looking at the stats, can we just appreciate this is Sponge's, like, this is race 500 for Sponge?
That is a lot of races. I don't know even anywhere near that, and for a while I've played a lot.
I was gonna say, in comparison, Alex has done just barely over half of what Sponge has had. Like,
Not even half. Half be 250.
Oh, right, yeah, right, not even half. I can't even count.
Imagine doing maths. Couldn't be me.
Definitely couldn't be me. But in terms of the head-to-head, like Sponge is, we all know Sponge, we love him. I believe in season 3, like has been the mainstay in season 3. Was he the 14th seed in season 3?
Oh, I've slept since then, Thunder. I could not tell you.
I think it's something like 14th seed, 2nd seed, no, 11th seed, I should say, and 13th seed. So it's definitely putting him up there with the top. And Alex, this is his first, I believe, major tournament. Like if we like forget about Challenge Cup, because Alex, I believe, got 3rd place in the first season of Challenge Cup. It was either 3rd or 4th.
I'm not entirely sure again, but again, I have slept since then. I'm not good at remembering stuff sometimes. But yeah, 2 great runners. 2 pretty good friends as well, so it'd be interesting to watch this one.
Mm-hmm. So moving slightly off the stats page, looks like we've got an opponent star and a shadow med.
Oh, okay. I am very happy I'm always very happy to see an opponent start because it's one of the more impactful songs in the game. Gives you immediate desert access if you're that way inclined. Please don't be that way inclined. Don't rush ETG. Do it in a reasonable time. Shadow Med, 1 out of 6. Sure, I'll take it. Half of the Temple of Time check. I'll take it. Yeah, not much to add on that, really.
Yeah, I mean, opponent start is like really awkward as well because GCG's becomes sphere 0, right? Like there's some checks that become sphere 0 in there.
Oh Lord, yes. I believe Stalfos. I think it's just Stalfos chest.
Yeah, I think it's the Stalfos. Yeah, it's just Stalfos.
Yeah. Medallion start is also good for hints, as chat is pointing out, because half hints will only go for your medallion, and having one of the medallions out the way means there's a pretty decent chance you'll have 5 hints or 5 paths. Although, of course, that doesn't always happen.
Yeah, I mean, for those who were here just moments ago, I see one of them's in the chat. Hi, Drew. 3 path hints to Morpher was definitely an experience.
Oh yeah, I came in a little late to that race, looked at the paths and like, what the heck?
I won't go on to too much for that, but yeah, for those who are interested in giving that a watch, a little bit of a background with that.
Yeah, I think that one's worth giving it a watch, just for the hints, to be honest, because that was an experience.
But we should, hopefully with a medallion start, we shouldn't have that today. Like, it should be like standard hint distro at least.
I mean, you say that, wasn't that last one a medallion start as well?
Anyway,
Also, chat pointing out 2 beans at the start of the hash. Isn't that what RSL did at one point?
you know what? I think in the race, like in race time, they always roll with 2 I feel like it is.
Also, we've got to forget child start here. We don't have the Master Sword visible on the tracker on the start screen, which means we're going to have a random spawn.
Right, yeah. Now, where would a good random spawn be? I feel like any spawn that's market is good. Like, that's
Market-
around
Market's pretty weird
market.
Market's pretty weird to get back to, if you want to get back to that area. Lake is also decent because you have the owl at least.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll see what happens as the race
let's see
is beginning. Oh,
And it's market!
Puncture bowling door. That's not bad.
And slight divergence. Sponge is going for the hints, while Alex is, I believe, farming the
50
chains.
dead. Royal Tune dead. OT is Serenade. Ganon's Castle Fairy dead.
OT Serenade. Like good song to have on it, but also bad song because it's just Serenade's such a good utility song in my opinion.
Oh, Burning Cack is Serenade.
Oh, Burning Cack is
My
Serenade.
speed reading is not great at the best of times. I apologise.
Sonic Serenade.
Thank God we have our third commentator, Twitch chat.
Hell yeah. But so
This looks like both going to not that it makes sense. It's a song. It's two decently quick check.
Alex having slight issues with the door, but
it's Lolo Ranch, just our chickens.
Now, do they? How do you feel about the Valley Lake? How do you feel about Valley Lake?
Sure. I started seriously playing in Season 3. That should tell you all you need to know about my feelings for Valley Lake.
I see.
I don't mind getting it done early, if I have a good way to get there.
Mm-hmm.
Hiking halfway across field is not normally a good way to get there.
True. I mean, I'm thinking with no Serenade, like, well, we actually don't know what's behind Burning Cack. Like, no, let's start again. We don't know what dungeons are unlocking Burning Cack. It could be as simple as DC Deku Forest. At that point, you might just naturally get it. But if it's like water, for instance, behind Burning Cack, then it might be good just to get a few things set up.
What will I buy on Malon? I'll take it. CL's always good. It basically swaps the first two songs we got.
Yeah, I was gonna say they've just swapped. But I can also just see them safe quit and go in adult.
Yeah, there's definitely some options here. Like, if I'm, me personally, if I'm coming into here with the intention of going out the front door, I'd go to the silo first and do it backwards.
Right.
Because then at least you're leaving from Talon's room.
Or stick.
Ooh.
And that is a save from Sponge.
There is definitely an argument for grabbing that early, but I wanted to just going to save warp, it looks like.
Yeah. And we're going to see Emulator versus VC here.
Yep. Almost immediately straight back into the game. Sponge resets slightly earlier, and it looks like only just behind on the return back in. Thank you, Virtual Console. I was electing not to Valley Lake, instead electing to shoot some rupees.
Shoot rupees, go, I guess, yeah, go adult. Clean up all that stuff, yeah, that definitely makes sense.
Not a bad play, I respect it.
The only thing... Oh, Alex, so close.
There goes that sink. Grabbing Nikita mask.
Setting up for Skull Mask. You haven't got a hint. It's not too bad, but I don't think you actually do it now. I think
you're in the area. You grab the Nikita mask. It's not a terrible idea, honestly. But we will see how things go.
I think they're both gonna orphan Child Saria's song. Saria's song check. There we go.
Okay. I mean, it is still a Child Saria's song check. It's just there's no adult Saria's song check.
That's just Minuet. But they're just gonna orphan it. I guess it makes sense with the spawn and everything.
Yeah.
Only concern is that if it does turn out to be Minuet, then it's a bit of a time loss. But
Okay, it turns out that chat was correct and I was bad at speed reading.
Water Temple is Forest Med.
That's not
Great.
a forest you want to see.
Hey, opponent, they can just get on the horse and travel. It's not that bad, but it could be better.
It's not good, but it's not bad. Could be a lot worse. At least having Stone Shadow, it can't be Nocturne on OOT.
That is true. That is true.
Small comfort for our runners right now, but interesting farming location here for Sponge. Farming a few more rupees to get towards that magical Hylian shield purchase. Only going to 55 because there's 20 in CAC in the box and 20 in Dante base.
Right,
At least that's my assumption.
Alex just double checking the hints, making sure he's read them right.
Yeah, I respect it. People have lost races because they haven't read those hints correctly, or double read a hint. I believe one of them is on this screen right now. But we're not going to talk about that. We're going to talk about the good, not the bad.
I'm going to talk about what Angie's about to give us.
Oh! Okay.
They don't help yet.
No, but it's interesting that the Keeper of the Chickens has the most powerful relic in Hyrule. The Slayer of Evil Bane.
The socially accepted chickens. Where there's none. Where they're dead. I mean, anyway. Sponge is going graveyard. I guess Alex is probably gonna... Alex is gonna do Man on Roof route first.
Yeah, interesting little divergence here. It doesn't change much. Sponge is probably gonna buy the shield and then... No way. Sponge... How's Sponge gonna... Sponge get him a song first in case it's summer timed he can come straight through. Yeah. I dig it.
Ooh.
Oh!
Hello, Rutos.
Ruto, how'd you get that to pay?
Magic. The power of the rando bot. I don't know.
You threw out a Jabu Jabu and it ended up there? That's not even downstream.
Is that Hammer in Valley bomb shoes? I think that was Valley and I think that's Choose and Hammer Rocks, yeah.
I mean, how many was it? Did you see?
I think it was 5. I think it was 5 Choose.
If it was 20, it'd be justifiable, honestly, but 5
Oh!
Is... Oh!
Okay, never mind. They're bailed. Song of Time. Oh, that's gonna be...
Song of Time in a windmill, that's just insult to injury right there for Sponge's routing, unfortunately.
But it's gonna make Alex just come out in CAC at least. Now, here's something. I think Sponge and I were talking, I think the other day. I think he said that if there's nothing in CAC or nothing he can use in CAC, he tends to go River. So it'll be interesting to see if he does end up doing that, and if Alex follows suit.
River is an interesting play because it's only got 1 free check, but you can reach the other 2 through flippy, jumpy, tricky things that I'm not very good at, but I know exist. So there's always potential for some stuff. There's 3 hint stones, which are all easily accessible. And depending on how much you value hints, oh my god, Sponge! Don't give a heart attack like that, God! Depending on how much you value hints, it's not a bad idea. But it definitely depends on how you play the game, how much you value hints.
Yeah.
Also, if you get a scale and just jump into Lost Woods and the route becomes even better. But having Minuet on the Composure Grave makes that slightly less needed, because you can just extend it that way.
I think. I mean, doing River as adult is fine because there's a sphere. So there's a Sphere Zero check in River that is only there as adult. Because as child you need a scale or bombard to get it, but as adult those boulders are gone. So the grotto in the grotto in Sora's River is Sphere Zero as adult. So I think it's worth going.
Oh yeah, I mean, going up river as child molester only comes into logic if you find a bomb bag or a scale, as mentioned. So going up as an adult, even with the letter in your hand, it's always terrible.
Yeah, because you can find some really good hints up there as well.
Also seeing in chat, I'm I messed up earlier saying, oh, and she was saying it's not. It was burning cack. I just can't read quickly. My apologies for the confusion there.
Let's see, what is in... Oh yeah, that was
Yeah,
Purple Ruby.
Yeah, the Ruby. Yeah, my hammer's 5 tunes, which is a very disappointing hint.
I'm really surprised though, Sponge isn't opening small chests. Like,
Did you not
this
open
is
the one in Downpay Base?
um I guess it's only to focus on the ones that are accessible or quick I should say, quick to get.
Yeah.
But the thing about small chests is that small chests are good because of heart pieces and heart containers, but they can also hold bomb tubes in them as well, which are excellent logic breakers.
To answer the question, chat, where was Richard's letter? Right there. Yeah, bomb tubes are fantastic for murdering the logic. Yeah, this looks like a river play.
This definitely looks like... Yeah, I was gonna say this definitely looks like River. Definitely looks like River.
This will definitely cause a splash.
Now, does Alex follow suit, or does... I think Alex should follow suit.
Yeah, it's an interesting call. You can either go up Death by Trail for what is honestly 1 check at the moment, or you could go river for potentially 3 if you know how to do the jumps. And I'm sure these runners know how to do at least one of these jumps, if not both.
Oh, I think they should, yeah. They both should. I think... Yeah, Alex is leaving. Looks like he's walking.
Haven't got to worry about the lower one, because it's a piece of heart.
So that one needs hovers as adult, or...
Yeah, it logically needs hovers.
Logically needs hovers as adult, or scale or bomb bag to get. Same with the one at top. This is the grotto that I'm talking about, the one that is Sphere Zero.
Oh yeah, this one, it's there. Child needs to do some shenanigans with a chicken, adult just stop running. Ganon's Castle is still foolish.
Again, this one...
Oh, sorry, Ganon's Castle is still foolish. Sorry, again, misspeaking. I am on one today.
And that's for doing Bells of River all season.
Oh, Kid has a fairy bottle.
See, I'm so thankful you saw Kid, because I saw Mask. But then again, I just saw Skull.
Yeah, I always pay attention to that hit because I've messed up on it before. Oh,
Double defense.
Sponge is choosing to get it.
I
don't
agree.
hate it. I don't
I
hate
like
it.
double defense.
Yeah.
I don't like dying, so double defense is good for me.
Yeah, that should be all the health any of these runners need, to be honest. Oh, our first path hint. Death Mountain Trail is path to Twin Rover.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so that's obviously, it's too far to like go back and see what it is.
Song of Storms, we've just had the Song of Storms.
That's well. That is well.
Fog Seasons are dead. Fog Seasons are dead. Oh,
I'm trying to think though, because like there's that check in I think again as adult that the top of Dodonga's Cavern is Sphere Zero. Kakariko Path to Baronade.
Oh, gee, I wonder what that's for.
And there's the second DMT path to Swim Rover.
I wonder what the Kakariko path to Marinade hinted before. It's really difficult to tell.
Mm. Also, Alex is resetting. This is interesting. DC path to Morpher.
Okay, that's an interesting one. It's always good to have a smallish area after something, because it means you clear out quicker. Good news, everyone. Kaki's still path to Marinade.
That's thick as shit.
Oh, surely it couldn't be the last one on the route. Absolutely not. Who would ever assume that?
It'll be 20 skulls rang.
Oh god, don't. Oh, big chest in here. Oh well, there's the bomb bag. Now you definitely have full access to the WoW.
Bomb bag, I hear get your hook shot from DC probably.
Also that, yeah, also that.
And Alex is going child, it looks like.
I'm just going back to menu quick.
It's gonna clear out all the bomb lot checks.
Oh right, of course, yeah. You just got bombs. That makes
So I
perfect
don't
sense.
hate this from Alex. Like Alex will get the bomb bag. And he will be child for well. The only
Yeah, but
downside is that he won't well, not many runners choose to beat DC as child, so he'll have to go back adult to really do that. Unless we will get to see a child DC, which I really doubt.
yeah, we're gonna not. I don't think we're gonna see Child DC for the simple fact that it just gets honestly demonstrably worse.
Yeah,
You have
it's like
you
need
have
a
to
hook
fight at least
shot,
one. Yeah, you have
hook
to fight at
shot,
least one of
snake
those Alphos fights.
It's like you need to do all that. You need to. It's an experience.
It's also much slower.
Hmm.
Oh, what's dog? Hang on, what's our dog give us today?
Doggo. Doggo! Child DC! I'm
Shot.
joking. I am not even gonna even suggest. I'm not gonna suggest it anymore.
And there's our Nocturne.
Ah, nice well access. Okay, so as soon as yeah, I feel like as soon as Alex goes gets the bomb bag, he'll probably do the reverse of what Sponge has done, or leave that for adult. Which I mean, to be fair, at either point doesn't matter as long as he does it. But I think we're gonna see a well versus DC.
Yeah, that is pointing out that Alex has also got seemingly perfect time for Dampe digging, which means that having Nocturne here is actually really good.
Mm-hmm.
And Sponge go for the Gods. I see that makes sense. Also, what's the 7 hearts on Sponge's side? We're getting a lot of health this seed.
Did Alex play Song of Storms there?
No, doesn't appear to be. Also, can we just point out the bomb bag and then next to it, oh, have a bomb refill. You'll never need this. I see one large chest on the middle.
Yeah,
On the middle.
that would be good if the other chest next, like the Strength 2 hammer-locked one, usually. Yeah, that would be good if it was... oh, if that was a big chest too, because you could just jump on the chest and jump over. Oh, it's a big chest.
Oh,
Nice.
the weakest blue fire arrows ever, because they're not even blue fire arrows. Also a little disappointing.
Very disappointing. Not a fan. Not
Well,
a fan.
it could be worse. I'm not sure how, but it could be worse.
Yeah, it's only been 20 minutes. It can get worse than that.
Oh.
Doesn't appear to be anything on the volcano.
That looked like a blue rupee. We have.
Also, this
still
is
ice
really.
covered in.
I'll say this is gonna be really good for Sponge because DMT's path.
And having 7 hearts, even if they're all full, means you get a little bit more time to have a look at stuff. You're not
I
rushed
believe.
stuff.
I believe that was the Stone of Agony though, in the thing. So
Very
not
appropriate,
worth.
honestly.
Definitely not worth.
Oh, that's a small. Oh. Bertie's dead.
DM. I say DMT, not DMC.
Yeah, I expect something from here. I expect something from everywhere.
I'm expecting the hook shot, like Kakiri Forest on the path to King Dodongo.
I mean, normally I'd make a sarcastic comment here about, well, no shit, but to be completely honest with you, that's actually kind of good. That tells us the other 2 bomb bags have to be locked behind the bomb bag you just found. Otherwise, the bomb bag in Kakiri Forest can't be path.
Does that have to unlock the hammer as well?
Don't think so.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure, but it would only have to lock the bomb bag specifically. It might have to. I'm not entirely sure. I'm still somewhat little logic a little there. Half-Head's still confused and frightened me.
Be afraid. Be afraid. Be afraid of Sun Song on OOT.
Oh, that's a scary one.
I mean, we haven't got a graveyard path, have we?
Not directly, no.
Good. That's when we don't have to worry.
So, quick look at these medallions again. So we've got one for that. We haven't got a path for Phantom Ganon yet, and that's the most likely one to not get. What was that?
40's dead.
40's dead. Awesome.
And there's a bow.
Oh! Well, it's a bow just sitting there, just casually.
Alright, so it's a 50-50. Is it going to be in the wall? Or is it going to be on top of DC?
So, we haven't seen... So we've seen our Fox 2 hint, we've seen our Skulls hint. But not really anything major that could be really bad in this seed. Oh, but that's a pair of hover boots, which is pretty nice, honestly.
Half the swim rover?
Wait, oh yeah, good point. Might be just to get over there, to be honest, because Reckon could be somewhere down.
Wait, what is that?
Is that a frog?
That's a frog.
No, you leave that there. You leave that there until you're ready.
Yep. Yeah, you leave that. You leave that very much alone.
Yeah, you leave that there until you're good and ready to grab it.
There is no big on in. You are right.
Chat over here saying Stone Shadow. There's hope it could be across the desert. We don't know.
Okay, it's just across the desert. I think we're fine. Nice timing.
Well, that's
Nice.
actually that is the best time I've gone here I've seen in quite some time.
In case there was anyone wondering, Bigoron is now dead.
If my count, we're missing Skull Mask, 1 path, and 3 sometimes. Oh, hello.
So we're probably just gonna find the hook in here, and path to Morpher.
More than likely. Or it could be a boomerang, you know?
Wait. Well, we do need that. We definitely need it.
We will need a boomerang at some point. Oh yeah, I love this one. I love how this one worked, what Bunch did there, because there's actually, from what I understand, and please correct me if I'm honest, there's actually 4 explosion points you can trigger the stairs. There's each of the bomb flowers at the back hit one, and there's also one a little further back. I'm not entirely sure why. That second bomb that spun through hits the other explosion point, and you only need 2 to lower the stairs.
Wait.
Again, correct me if I'm wrong with that science. In fact, please correct me if I'm wrong, because I like to learn more about this game. I'm not very good at playing it, but I love learning about it.
I cannot help there.
Oh, that's a cute rolling emote. Oh, that's adorable.
Also, we're in Alex's. I want to say favorite place.
Well,
Wait, Sponge has only got 1 bomb. Oh god.
Oh, Sponge is killing the armor statue to get the bomb. That's actually a pretty good idea. Yeah, welcome to you know how Bazoras have their own domain? This is the MasterAleks domain.
Mm. Alright, we're gonna
Alex
see, is this gonna help?
didn't see any gilding on that chest on Sponge's side, so I'm assuming Bridge is not good. I only got like half a second peek though, so it's a big one. Okay, I cross chat for peaks.
Oh, that
Oh, that's a big one as well though.
strength.
Okay.
Path to morph. I mean, we do need a strength upgrade to
Right.
potentially.
Does lock one, maybe two checks in Water Temple. It definitely locks central bow target, and if you have less than 5 keys available, it also locks the dragon chest.
Oh,
Oh,
that was so sick from Sponge.
oh, that's an interesting way of doing that.
That
Oh,
was so
it was big.
sick. And
There's
there's
the
the
hook
hook.
shot. I think we're
Oh my
safe to
god.
assume that's our path to Morpher.
Yeah, I think it is. But out of it, we get a strength upgrade and the rank, so it's not too bad.
Oh, did we get a water BK? Well, I wasn't paying attention. Oh, it's the Nocturne head. Okay.
It's just okay. That's just a bomb refill.
Honestly, so far, Genomics Cavern has been the biggest payout in a while.
And it's only going to get better from here because Alex is going to the well.
And this from the bottom of the world's biggest fan, Deadly Thunder. Case in point.
The well is such a good place for checks. I mean, granted,
Oh, I'm not denying.
DC is path and DC is also progression, so you should do
Oh, yeah.
it.
Like, I'm
But I say considering that Alex's child well does make sense here.
I'm not denying it. I'm just pointing out that you are a very big fan of the well.
Like it's a good play.
I agree. I like the well. I like the well, except when I don't.
Bait of the well. So the thing is with like that, well in CSMC is just really good because you can peek everything. Like well, I think takes 5 minutes to full clear.
Oh, I remember the days when well in CSMC was not good. I remember the days when well in CSMC lagged the game.
Oh, what is that? Is that tunic?
It's a froggy jumper.
Wait, wasn't it a key?
BK chest was a key. Oh, good.
BK chest was a key.
What I saw in chat, I didn't actually see the hint stone. It was the one next to.
Okay, cool. So
Nocturne?
boss key is just going to be on Dart Link. There's our path instead.
Oh, does it have to be?
It's yeah, completely. It's not the hook shot. It can't be the hook. Nah,
Clearly going to be the hook shot, I feel.
nah.
But DC was hella stacked today.
As it should be. But yeah,
I-
Sponge is now gonna go and get the song as well. There's a lot of stuff he could potentially do.
But grabbing that skulls put him to 3, Alex grabbing put him to 7. So between them they have 10 skulls. Unfortunately, that's not quite how it works.
A true multi-world experience. Okay, what are we gonna get in Crater?
Let's find out. Probably a song.
Ah, Vanilla Bolero.
Sure. Sure, why not? Just sure.
I didn't see a big chest there.
There's absolutely no point to staying there now. You have Bolero, you can come back at any point you want. Remember, you will need the classic controller.
There we go. Alex finally getting the C up. Oh, there's a big
hello.
chest.
And our survey says...
Kikiri sword
Eerie Sword.
for Stone Deku.
In seasons gone by, was required to get every check in this dungeon logically. Because Dead Hand.
Oh,
Now, I like the
I
Stream
love-
League. I'm not entirely sure if that was ever in main tournament logic.
yeah, it's clearly not bait of the world. There was an item in here. It can't be bait.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
See, is there another big chest back there?
Can't see properly.
No.
No. Sponge off now on his way to do child stuff. Probably the same as Alex.
I think his first stop will be Jabu.
More than likely, actually. Yeah, you can clear Jabu, and it's not that bad to do. Bo was in Lost Woods. It was on the Bridge Scrub.
Mm-hmm. Pretty terrible check, to be honest.
Yeah, it's a little tricky to routine without at least a warp song, which thankfully Alex had with Minuet. It does come with a free no strings attached Tidstone, which is nice. But it's still not the easiest check to get back from unless you have a way out of it.
It's just slow.
Yeah, not the fastest one.
I can see Sponge going to the well.
Oh,
another
hello.
big chest.
No. Maybe
Nice.
not the best item in the, in the world, but it can help sometimes. Just whatever you do, right? Bit of advice: don't have Nehru's Love active while learning songs.
Oh, right. Yeah, that crashes the game, doesn't it?
It's either a crash or a soft lock. Either way, you don't want it. Punchy bowling definitely useful. Clearly, it wasn't just junk items. Sponge getting knocked down and immediately play again. I expect it. Yep, there's our water boss key small key hint again.
Yeah, I think this is the fastest way of getting to Jabu, to be honest.
It is. It's also the fast way to get to the well.
I'm not sure he does well here.
No, I'm not entirely sure either, but it gets you there.
I mean, if he does, it's because that he
Sorry.
might as well do it now because
Yeah, you're on the way
you're
through.
just gonna go back to it.
Have a look.
But-
That's opening the
yeah.
well. Ah, the green bubble.
I think that was a small chest back there, but I wasn't
Yeah,
too sure.
It looks small to me. Have a look, see, look. Oh, open the door. What all back here? It's also small. It's small. We've seen our third key yet, 'cause I think it might just be down here.
Yeah, I don't think we've seen it.
Oh,
Oh, that's a
my
big chest. Okay, well, redemption. To be honest, I think the Kikiri sword's like pretty good.
It's also
in my
nice.
opinion.
It definitely helps. I gotta be honest,
Uh,
a wallet isn't it, Chief.
And okay, I think this is Deku from Alex. Yeah, this is just Deku.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
you do Deku.
Kiri Sword, Deku's a pretty quick dungeon. You may as well. Oh, wait, hang on. Alex is save warping.
I think probably. Mm,
Hmm.
oh, I think Alex has just decided. You know what? I've been child long enough.
No, fair. Up on bag and wheel. No. Oh. Oh, this is Hyrule Castle Fairy. I don't dislike it.
I mean, I don't know why he's doing it when half DC is available, but I think Ganon's fairy was hinted dead. I
Yeah,
don't know about Hyrule.
yeah, Ganon's Fairy is absolutely hinted dead. Hyrule Fairy has not.
And here's Sponge about to get his Kikiri sword in just a moment.
Hey, let's have a look at what we get here. A Fairy Fountain for a start. So you get a guaranteed heal here, which is nice.
Alright, what are we getting?
Survey says they're both playing Zelda at the same time.
Money.
Money! Paying off your Bombshoe Bowling gambling debt.
Just get your money back. Feels good.
Yeah, most of it.
Oh, this is interesting. Alex is going for the second hint.
Oh, does he want daytime or something? I feel this is a day. I feel it's a time of day move more than anything.
Okay, Alex didn't hand in the mask.
No, what we got then? It is. Oh,
Darunia is a bow. Nice.
that is quite appropriate when you think about it, because Darunia is known as Dancing Dad in a fair few areas, and Alex is on the multi-world team Dad.
Unfortunately, does not need the bow. So yeah, Alex is saying peace the child, going adult.
They wanted daytime for something, it looks like.
Uh
I find it interesting. He could have just gotten that as adult.
I'm just thinking why he would want it. Oh, I know why. Because he's just gonna play Nocturne and do archery.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, okay. I dig it.
But this is gonna be interesting though, because while Sponge has Jabu, Alex will have Forest.
Ooh.
So we're gonna have one Forest, one Jabu. I think. At least that's what I think.
Right. Because Alex has the bow, whereas Sponge hasn't got
Yeah.
to get one yet.
Yeah, and Alex will also get the Rang and should get the hover boots because I believe both of them have the path to Twin Rover at this point.
You should do, yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say Alex has routed this better, but Sponge has pushed progression a bit more, so he's in the lead with medallions.
Oh, yeah. I mean, the lead isn't as long as it's not overly much. We'll have to see where things lie to get a better idea in a bit.
Actually, maybe that's a bit unfair. Maybe it's not the better route. I think Alex's decision to stay a child has benefited him in the long run.
Don't be such a rush to grow up, people. Life lessons today from Ocarina of Time Randomizer.
Growing up is bad.
Growing up isn't for everyone.
Don't grow up. Don't like it.
Okay.
Now, will Alex do the same and just ignore the frog that's on top of TC here?
It's definitely a school of thought that says you grab it, right? You haven't got the go on hint yet. So you grab it, you go to DC thinking, okay, this is possibly path. Oh wait, never mind. There's the hint.
Not even looking up.
Alternatively, you could just walk straight into DC and not bother.
I mean, it's not. I think it's actually not a bad play of just
No, no.
going in.
You know
Because,
you're
like,
doing DC anyway.
yeah, like, again, like, so I have been speaking to Sponge about just, like, routing and how to route DC, especially when you don't have a hook. Now, Sponge has told me that usually if you don't have a hook shot, beating DC is the better move. Just because of because if you end up finding hook, you can fall clear. Pretty much.
Right, yeah.
Now, Sponge couldn't do that because he came from Forest. Yeah, the Forest entrant. So, Goron City, I should say. He came from Goron City. So, he couldn't quite do it that way. But I know if he came from CAC, he would have done the same thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
British Shores has been shown to be hit to death.
So we just need 10 and 20.
We do still have a missing sometimes hit. We might not need 20 yet.
That's
We
true.
probably should, but we don't need it. I mean, we don't need anything. You could just beat the game. Just
I'll say, what
find the
hints
items.
are we actually missing? We've got DMT the Twin Rover, which is at this point hovers. Got
Yeah, it's
Hack
got
the
a bait.
Baronade,
Yeah,
which
that's
bless
GL
her.
Wonder.
DC to Morpher is probably just the hook.
Yeah, which trolled
But
us from the start with a Rang and a Strength. But it turned out it was just a hook shot there, so we're fine, right?
Sure.
And then we got Q Forest to Kingdongo, which is quite possibly the easiest path to read in the history of path hints.
Nah, I don't believe it.
Because you're not seriously telling me, right, that a Kingdongo hint with a bomb bag in it is not the bomb bag.
Nah, it's definitely the Ice Arrows.
Clearly.
Clearly, yeah. Oh, Alex.
Well, as we move on from that point of discussion, OTB in Sunsong is not as concerned as it could be in the long run, because it only locks one check. Now,
Only lots one check.
if we see a
but-
graveyard path, then we start worrying.
Yeah, because I think we've only... What have we found in Graveyard?
I want
Nothing.
to say it was just Minuet.
Yeah, Minuet with no Sorrows in sight. But we know it's not behind all dungeons. So...
Yeah. We're going to see a graveyard path, but you know what? We'll see what happens. We've got a lot of seeds to go yet.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
Oh, nice, Alex.
And
And here is Alex's hook.
ah, yes. The item will get the viewers hooked on the seed.
Now, has Sponge got the bow yet, or do you think he'll...
He's
get
about
this.
to. I feel he's about to.
Yeah, I feel like if he's going back in, yeah, this is definitely... He'll definitely get his bow. So,
Yeah, I believe this is the play he's doing.
now, question is... I think... They're both doing different things, but they both will be doing progression. Question is, who would you consider to be in a better position? I think Sponge, just because getting Jabu done now doesn't have to change again to go child and everything like that.
Yeah, at this point, Sponge is in the position of being able to immediately go straight to Dabu if he so wants, or worse, if go Deku first.
Going Deku, I don't
Or
think.
well, sword chest at minimum.
Yeah, I don't. To be honest, I don't see Sponge doing Deku. At least not now. But I guess if he does it, it's because it's on like it was in his plan anyway.
Oh, yeah. In items wise, they're pretty even. The only real difference in items is that there's a pair of hollow boots that Alex does not appear to have yet, but you have to get those.
Yeah, he'll climb up to climb up DMT and get them.
The only major difference is that Alex has found his 10th skull. But position wise, it's probably a slight edge to Sponge. As you said, you can hand him Malefic and Jamu.
Yeah, and then when Sponge goes adult, Sponge will be able to do ice as well, which for those who know him, know he likes ice. Or values ice quite highly, I should say.
It's a good play. What's also a decent play is the fact that he does, in fact, appear to be going second.
And Alex, I think, is just buying a shield. Wait, no, it doesn't have enough money to buy a shield.
He has 10 Skulltula.
Oh, right, yeah.
I don't think he has it in yet.
But I think Alex is buying a shield because of Forest.
Yeah, he will have to get a shield. Like, buying a shield is always the correct play.
Are we going to be seeing hints? We are seeing
Yes, we
hints.
are. We have World Tomb. We already knew it, but it's lovely to have confirmation. Let's see what's behind door number 2.
Behind door number 2.
Nothing
on 10. Alex isn't skipping him. At least I don't believe he is.
Yeah, he'll probably get a shield and go back out. But go on, then. Unfortunate hit placement there, but you know, it happens.
I still think the hint placement of the Goron being in DC
That's
just below.
Best, yeah. That is the best placement they could have hoped for.
It's 10 out of 10.
So good.
Now, Alex, don't tell me you're gonna just go. You're just gonna go. Okay. Actually, not the worst.
I'm not sure about this. It knows it's hinted its path towards Rover. But you have a full forest to do, so it's not the worst thing to leave it behind for now and come back.
Yeah, I think Alex is just gonna like check the hints, go to Goron City, and then do it.
I'll bring up a fantastic point here, by the way. Frog implies the existence of Frog Warp. But that jabbing chest implies the existence of Din's Fire.
It's Tins for Stone Shadow. Nice.
We have half hovers.
True.
It's not good. It's not good, but it is an option.
I mean, Shadow being a stone is like Shadow is a good dungeon because it's got a lot of checks and everything like that. I guess the problem is since it's quote unquote not required. Well, we don't know about Sunsong or yet, but if you do Shadow and it has nothing, then you have just given your opponent 15 minutes.
Yeah, it's not a short dungeon. But it's a fun one.
15.
I like Shadow Temple the dungeon, it's just not a short one.
So you want to be absolutely sure you're going in there and you're going in there for something.
That appears to have been a swing and a miss for the compass room.
Hovers for Hammer and Bongo and Longshot and Volvagia.
Here's a swing and a miss for the face. I didn't get a close look, but it looked like a small chest. Yep.
Yeah, that's definitely small.
Still got to light it because you need to get the torch to be able to store a flame. And then immediately lose the stored flame and put it to be restored.
Oops. Sponge.
I don't think Sponge has remembered or realised. He's going to pull out his stick and it's going to look very bad. Oh. Because...
There we go.
Because if you pull out your sword while you have flame storage, it cancels the flame storage.
As we've just seen.
Little useful hint for any aspiring runners there watching. Flame storage
Yeah.
requires you not to pull out a bladed weapon or a stick, which, for the purposes of this game, is a bladed weapon. I don't make the rules.
But projectiles are fine. So if you want to kill a skull and you want to use your slingshot or boomerang, you can use those, and it won't
Slingshot's fine.
get rid of the flame storage.
Drag is fine. Bombs are fine. Hookshot is fine. As long as it isn't the stick of a sword, you're good.
I think that was a key, Alex. I think you need to go and get that.
Yeah. When in doubt, just peek from above. Yeah, it's key. All right, Goma.
Is getting fire from the torch on the website banned this season? I
I
don't see
don't-
anyone do it anymore.
I don't think it's banned as such. I just don't think people do it because it's probably just quicker if you're confident in getting the B1 skip quicker. Yes, we do have a second bow of revealed. It's just on Darunia, which we can't get. Oh no.
So aside from the dins, there's nothing in Deku. Yeah, aside from this, there's nothing.
It is possibly logically useful right now, but no immediate use until we get the bottle of magic juice.
Ah, yes, magic, which means double magic in shadow. Uh-huh.
Where is Sponge going next? There's a couple of
Jabu.
options here. There's Jabu, which, without a
Definitely.
scale, this is the fastest way to do it.
This
You
is
turn-
definitely Jabu. Definitely Jabu.
Yeah, you either turn left there to go and do South Hyrule, which is a feasible option, if not the most preferable one. Or you go right and do Jabu, which, honestly, climb the river for Jabu now. Sure.
It is progression.
No
So
progression, you can do the last few checks in river on the way up. You can buy a bean if you think it's safe.
I think buying a bean's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, are you looking for the burning catkin? It's Serenade.
Burning Cack is Serenade Water, which is really useful for putting out the fire. Some people don't realise Burning Cack is named because Kakariko's on fire. They have some fantastic firefighters because it seems to appear almost immediately after you've done the check.
Fire, fire, fire. I'm buying 2 beans. 1 for ice. There we go.
Oh, that's interesting. That makes a lot of sense because that does actually speed up my journey quite. I didn't realise until I did it once in the race how far that bean takes you.
The bean takes you basically across.
It takes you to the top, like the top bridge here.
It goes so far.
It goes so far and definitely faster than just walking up.
But yeah, I really like this sponge.
I like scale. Screw it, do it.
Definitely. And I think the second bean is for like crossing, I guess, when you get Requiem.
There's a couple of options. There's either the arch, in case it's something major. There's on top of the lab, although we have a hookshot, that's less relevant. Maybe the crater for certain logic settings.
We've got the hover boots for the volcano, so yeah, it's literally at this point just for spirit.
That's a spirit. Where you? Oh, it's got on you, right?
I hate this skull because sometimes when I jump slash, the skull just yeets me back.
The skull says no.
No, you're not killing me today.
Wahaha. So we're about to see some domain checks. And there's definitely a few different ways to do these checks.
I think it'll be really nice if Sponge found a scale in like Domain or Jabu, just so he could come out and do the Lake Hylia setup.
While that would be nice, it would also validate that bean he just planted, which isn't bad, but it's kind of sad not to see the bean get its use, you know?
I mean, you never know. Like the bean is like true, but it's it would just be nice for child routing, at least.
Yeah. We've been commenting a lot on Sponge's play recently, but Alex is still here. Alex is still playing through Forest. It's not paid out at the moment. It's paid
Aside
out in
from it being
progression.
progression.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
paid out in
aside
progression.
from-
That's about it.
Aside from that, I think Alex doing Forest now is going to be really good for him because Forest is one of the longer dungeons, or should I say, one of the dungeons that you can't skip everything. It's not
Oh,
like
yeah.
Spirit. It's not like Spirit where you get like 3 keys and can go straight up to the top.
I mean, you can beat Forest with 3 keys, but you still have to beat every ghost. Like Joelle, which Alex just defeated. Yeah, it's not overnamed the ghost. What of it? I like ghosts.
I was gonna say I hate this room in Forest as well. Like
Oh
one
my God.
wrong move, you get whacked down. You have to climb all the way back up. Terrible, terrible business.
In chat there, Joelle, Beth, Meg, and Amy in that order. Very nice little reference there to Little Women.
Anything good? Just a small key. Is
I
this small
mean-
key number 2?
Yeah,
It
so the
is.
next chest can be anything.
I think it
Oh,
has to be.
Amy
the
and
next-
Meg, yeah.
think we've got the boss key already.
You're quite right in chat. So yeah, Amy and Meg. I misremembered. Oh!
Ooh,
Oh, that's a mirror shield. You need that.
hello, Mirror Shield. For yeah, I was gonna say
That's pretty impactful.
still need a second strength to really make anything of it, and potentially Requiem.
Yeah, but it's nice to have.
The concern though is hovers. Like, are the hovers going to be just for crossing, or is that going to be for something else?
You'll just at this point. We'll find out, of course, but at this point, it's probably just crossing. We'll see what happens at this point. We've got a bit of seed to go. I'm going to take this moment real quick to remind people that the blue ghost is the best ghost for one very simple reason. There's more blue ghosts in this dungeon than any other ghost. If you pay attention to the green ghost push block puzzle, 5 blocks and one of them is 1/4 blue ghost. Therefore, Beth is the most powerful ghost in Forest Temple.
That's why you face her second. First the worst, second the best. There we go.
Exactly. Thank you for coming to my Ghost TED Talk.
Also, Adam, MQ Jabu when? Not in standard.
Moo.
Also, is that a big chest? That is.
Yes, it is. Let's have a
Alright,
look.
well,
See the
Forest
chest.
Temple has
Oh my
long
God.
shot. Okay.
I mean, apt.
Very apt, yeah.
Yeah, look at
Definitely-
the blocks coming down. The middle one, another 1/4 of Beth. But yeah, so
technically the hook shot in DC would do, right?
I would technically qualify, yeah.
That just qualifies outright, to be honest, because of all the you need both hooks to beat Morpher or
Ooh.
Water, I should say.
That was a very good ghost killing technique there on Alex's side.
But yeah, that more importantly, it's not hovers for crossing. It's
Not?
hovers for shadow.
What do we confirm that? Oh,
Actually,
right,
it's-
yeah, a long shot.
I was gonna say, is there anything else in the game that requires hovers that we can't use long shot for?
Yes, actually. Yes, there is.
What is it?
Volvagia.
Oh, magic. Oh, magic.
Volvagia could require hovers, but not hookshot.
But path to Twin Rover though.
Could need a key to get deeper in to find something in deep fire. I don't know. The option's there. Oh my god! Hello.
Jabu, holy shit! This Jabu's insane.
Jabu with 2 big chests, magic, and another bottle.
But that's magic though. Sponge could just do shadow.
That is a very good question, chat. I don't think Forest was hovers locked.
I believe Boss Key was on
Yeah,
was
Boss
on the
Key.
recoil.
Yeah, Boss Key isn't the issue with Forest being hovers locked. The small keys are, but I think we had enough.
Yeah, but I think it being Boss Key is like, you know.
Yeah, it's very rare that Forest can be. Okay, thank God. It's rare that Forest can be hovers locked, but it can.
I think the only way that I know it can is if there was a strength upgrade on it. Like
anyway,
a strength. Oh, sorry.
Just gonna say happy 1 hour.
Yeah, happy 1 hour.
Yeah, the only real way that you can be strength locked, hovers locked out of Forest is if you haven't got enough keys. If you have like exactly 1 key and no other courtyard access.
Because the scenario I was thinking of was strength upgrade or bow. And then, no, strength upgrade on the floor master and bow in the courtyard with summertime locking it.
That would do it. That would definitely do it. Yeah, that too. There's a couple of ways you could be, pardon me, pure hobble lock, but I'm going to worry about it. Forest was not hobbers locked. Thank God. Let's see what Forest ends us with, other than the blue frisbee. Oh, that was very close to taking a hit there, Alex.
How many hits was that, Alex?
I don't know, 3, which is enough. Oh, come on. I tickled his toes. There we go. Phantom Ganon is down.
Phantom Ganon down. Sponge just...
Advantage, MasterAleks. Well,
I think halfway through Jabu.
A little over half, I'd say.
Oh! That tunic?
Spicy jumper!
So,
both of them now.
Alex at this point, I think goes Child and does Jabu. I think. If he wants to like push progression, Jabu is definitely where he goes next.
Hit the hit first, of course.
But...
Whee! I love doing that.
So fun. It's so fun. Oh, I think... Oh, Alex shouldn't just go Child straight away. What he needs to get the hovers and all that stuff first.
Oh yeah, remember the hobbits were again? Oh right, yeah. Thingy.
It was in was in the wall in DMT, yeah.
I mean, hobbits aren't required for right this second, but they're very nice to get out the way, you know? Oh.
I think they are required. But
remember, folks, the way to do this check is very simple. What Sponge do about now? It's just duh.
It's just,
yeah, exactly. Just duh.
Kid that guy.
I think just do it twice on Metal in one day.
Also, Alex remembering that DMT is path, so we'll be getting that.
I assume that's directly taking here at least.
Yeah, I think we'll do
one.
Yeah, I think he'll do exactly what Sponge did earlier, and they're just gonna swap. At that point,
Ooh. Sorry, that was a very good first part of Baronade.
I say it's like Baronade's such a good boss to practice on. It's so good. Oh, that was so clean. That was so clean.
That was so good. We have not found a hint for Ice Song. I'm not entirely sure which song he's got left in when the season started, actually. It's been a while since I've looked over the hints. Oh.
The ice song has
Alex,
stayed
oh.
in. That was fine.
That
He
was
can get up.
that was like what, 4 separate ledge grabs there?
It feels so bad when you can't get past it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Alex, get in the skull. Yep, and that'll put him at 15.
A nice number. Yeah, let's see what I think Sponge is gonna open up the fairy fountain here. Probably look at the hint because he knows he's missing one.
That's not it. That's just a repeat. Oh,
Yep,
they're both
he's-
at 15 now.
Yep, spoiler alert, Strongest Cavern is still path to Morphine. It's probably still for the hook shot.
Yeah, I agree. Sponge and Alex just swap places here. Like, as soon as Alex, well, one checks what's behind this. Yep. Gets hovers. He'll just swap. He'll be the one going to Jabu, and Sponge will be the one going to Deku. Forest.
There you go.
Now here's the question:
Here might be
does Alex go to Deku?
I'm not sure on this one, honestly.
I think he should, but that might just be because of Dins and everything.
It definitely depends how you route your child section. Because if you just go straight to Jabu, go to Deku after Jabu is not the easiest thing in the world, pathing wise.
I mean, Minuet's not that bad for it.
No, I was thinking if you go Jabu, you probably will go back to door after finding the magic. Actually, no, never mind on that. There's nothing to use the magic with. I don't know.
Like, he's got
see how it
long
goes.
shot. He's got all this stuff. He's just searching for like irons, really, for Water Temple. He pulled out the bomb instead. Like, he could do it. Yeah. I think as well, finding the long shot for Alex, if he sees the hovers, he's gonna he's just gonna think oh, it's just Shadow.
I believe we've seen the DMT Stormspotter.
Yeah, we have. It was dead, I think. I think that's where we found 30, I think. Oh, not too sure.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's where we found 30. My bad. Yeah, this is where we see Sponge immediately play a Minuet and go Forest.
Look. Arena. Yep, that's a Minuet.
Oh, cool. And then, oh,
the whole boots are in the wall check in Death Mountain Trail.
yeah, DMT wall.
Yeah, you'll probably see him on Alex's side in a minute.
Alex owns the deed, sorry. Yes. I believe the top of the volcano was a blue rupee.
Yeah, we saw it first the blue rupee right after the person already got on the ice arrows, so it definitely wasn't the ice arrows. That saying Sponge will also get to 20 skulls. Didn't put in Deku Tree.
Yes.
It was on the check to the left of the slingshot.
Hi, chimp.
That was a hell of a lot. Does that stay open?
What stayed open?
Does the forest ice switch in the lobby stay open?
Not sure. I think
I
it
always assumed you had to reopen it each time.
I think it does. Oh no, it
That's
does. It stays
interesting.
it stays open because I do this as well. I shoot it from when I enter, and then as I walk out
Huh.
of here, I go through.
I'm learning so much today about a game I thought I knew almost everything about. I'm just kidding. No one knows everything about this game. It's not possible.
Thinking, Alex, if you're here, you might as well blow it up.
I don't know, honestly. Peeking it could save you a bomb if you're on limited supply, which Alex definitely is. Look at that bomb count.
Okay. We'll pick up the frog, Alex. Pick it up. Just see
Aww.
Look
No-
at the
no-
eyes. They look so sad.
No fog whoops today.
No frog. Yeah, Alex is. I think it'll be interesting to see if Alex either walks out of market towards river, or if Alex plays minuet.
We'll have to have a look. We'll see what happens here. But go on is hinted that hilariously the hintstone was in Dodonga's cavern. My blood frog.
Yeah, you see the frog panic. The hintstone's just like it's a recovery heart, and it's just like, huh. Okay. And it looks like Alex is just walking out, so
Looking like Jabu, which honestly makes sense. It's the progression dungeon. You get it done. Bish bash bosh.
yeah, I mean that is the hope. That is definitely the hope that he just plays minuet afterwards.
Oh, hello.
Is going in here for something.
What are you buying?
Oh, more bombs.
Oh, it's not often I see someone pay the premium for the bombs there. Because, fun fact, if you want 5 bombs at a cheaper price, go to the Girl City shop. They sell them for, I believe, 25 for 5. It's definitely not 35. It's cheaper than 35.
Did Sponge check the boulder outside of market?
No, neither one has yet. This might actually be a bit of a child field run around. You're never getting the boulder. Boulder's definitely happening.
I'd say the boulder's definitely here, but the Alex stopping with the bomb.
But you say premium bombs are better quality. The thing about the bombs is that they're the same bombs that are sold in Gold City, but it's bought down and sold at a markup. Was that a frog?
Ooh.
Was that a frog's one hint?
That was the first one hint. Is that our last sometimes?
That is our last sometimes.
So I guess that confirms that Sponge did not check that. Okay.
So we are only missing a 5th parfait, which at this point could be for any dungeon.
Mm-hmm.
We've pretty much confirmed that if there's going to be a parfait for Phantom Ganon, I don't think. Okay, I need to actually ask chat for this one because I'm not sure. Can a hit item be hinted for 2 separate parfaits? Like, yeah, that's what I'm asking. I don't actually know if the hookshot could be hinted for 2 separate paths. Because if not, then that hookshot can't actually be hinted for Phantom Ganon. Because it's hinted for a Morpher path.
Yeah. If anything, if it was part of the Phantom Ganon, it would be for the strength upgrade.
Yeah, again, I'm not entirely sure on path hinting. That's what I'm asking. I don't know if they can be the same item for 2 separate paths.
There's either Minuet or DC for strength one, yeah. Or it could be for Lost Words for the bow. But
Yeah, one of those paths will. Honestly, we'll have to see if the 5th path hint shows up. Otherwise, it's not really point speculating.
I'd say we don't know where the we don't know where Sari's song is. That could just be like behind water.
True. Which is also double hookshot locked.
Strength 2 is in shadow. Strength lock,
Oh,
strength.
strength lock, strength. Thank you. It's definitely very possible. I'm not entirely sure though.
I don't think in this seed it is because of the bomb bag. Because technically you could just get that with a bomb bag.
Yeah, I'll be the
But
first to admit I don't know the logic as well as I'd like.
maybe unless it was on like unless the strength was on Crusher Room at the top, maybe, and beyond.
Yeah, Crush Room is the big one because I've seen seeds in the past where you could clear Shadow without a strength upgrade, but the strength upgrade locked something at top.
Yeah, Crusher Room logically requires a strength to push to block.
Good
Like,
news,
fun
everyone.
fact, if there's no keys, like, on the top, then your first strength could just be, like, towards the back. Like, just before the push block. It could just be there.
It's just like the fact that your first bow in a seed could be in the checkerboard room in Forest.
True. Wait,
And
can
I
it?
wish, yes, it can. If all 5 keys are not bow locked, it is entirely possible for your first bow to be on checkerboard room.
Terrible.
Oh yeah,
Terrible.
it's absolutely awful. It requires such a terrible set of circumstances, but it can happen. Also, yeah, strength 2 could just be over there. We're in
Not with
magical.
the hovers.
Yeah,
I
we're in
don't
magical
think-
speculation land right now.
I say, not with the hovers, or no, more specifically, not with the long shot being available.
Yeah,
Oh,
the long
Alex.
shot. Oh no, torch shape. That's fine. Yeah, the thing is we haven't actually got a method to deal with. Well, we have both methods to deal with crossing, but long shot gets you both crossings of the bridge and the wasteland gap. So that removes the hovers from that equation entirely, which makes things a little more interesting with the hovers. Also, hello Raiders, it's good to see you.
Welcome in.
Welcome to
Welcome in.
this lovely race between Sponge and MasterAleks. It's lovely to have you here today. That's still just Alex's side, which is look at that chest with a look of what I imagine is mild disappointment at this point.
It's like, I failed it for this. Also, Sponge is making some very quick work in Forest.
Oh, yeah.
Already at the Lupo.
Audit the best ghost in the game room.
Oh, dear. Welcome back, everyone. Yes, if just seeing what Hyperion has said.
Oh, I've just realised as well that chat is right. Logically, to cross the desert, we still need the lens.
Right, yeah. We
And,
still need lens.
if that's locked by hovers, we've got an interesting logical puzzle on our hand.
Because that means if it's just lens for crossing, then it's Requiem is vanilla then?
Yeah, we don't know where Requiem is yet. It could just be that Ice Cavern has our Requiem, but we're not going to know until someone goes there at this point. Because we haven't
Or
got
it
a
could-
suntan hint.
or it could just be a thing of, it could be vanilla Requiem. Or
Oh, yeah.
Iron Boots in Colossus Ferry with Requiem behind water.
Yeah, at the moment, we are missing 5 song checks. 2 of them we know. 2 of them are absolutely locked down. We have those hinted. One of them is Ice Cavern. One of them is in front of Spirit Temple. And one of them is in Temple of Time. Any of those last 3 could still be our Requiem. And we don't know which one.
Yeah, Shadow in particular is just a really good dungeon to go to if you're stuck. Also, nice long shot.
Yeah, the lens logic in this is Wasteland and Chess Game, essentially.
Hmm.
It's not quite named that way anymore. Each separate thing now has separate lens logic tricks to enable rather than just the drop down. But essentially, the only ones enabled are the chess mini game, because I think that's always, and Wasteland Crossing.
Yeah, I mean, Lens Anywhere was just pure misery, so they removed it.
Lens Anywhere was a fantastic thing that made no logical problems whatsoever in any context.
For those wondering, that is sarcasm.
Very much so. Lens logic anywhere makes GTG require the lens.
Uh,
GTG.
I was okay, Toffel. You know what? Yeah, Toffel's right. So, which one do you prioritize first, Shadow or Ice? Well, Ice has a song,
Yeah,
and
songs are pretty big.
I mean that could also just be Requiem, to be fair. But also, you have Shadow, which is a lot more checks. But in terms of checks per like you can do per minute, I think it's a I think it's a 50-50 between Ice and Shadow. And Ice is just generally quicker.
I
I
just forget,
think
and I
we
think
want that.
close. I think closer as well. Even,
Yeah.
ignoring the warp top for just a moment. From here, you'd think more ice because I don't know. I feel like walking places better than warping half the time. That's just a me thing, though. How the ball get up there?
It just won't come down.
There we go.
I think if you're thinking it's like a bit between Shadow and Ice, I think you go Ice just because of the checks per minute. Plus, you can warp to Shadow and do that at any point.
Yeah,
Ice is a bit more difficult.
the thing about Ice Cavern is it has to be Requiem. Was it Requiem, Prelude, or Saria's Song? Requiem, fantastic. That's what we want. We get to Spirit Temple a lot easier. We haven't got to worry about the logic of hovering at all. Prelude, great. Especially for Sponge, who's on VC, speed to save warps. Saria's less useful, but does have a. Actually, no, both sides text a hint. You don't need either of them. Saria's like the worst case scenario. So, two useful songs and one that's not that great. I'd take those odds. I'd be happy if I had Iron Boots going towards Fountain because then I can finish everything.
I mean, you can peek it. It's not too bad.
Yeah, but I like to tidy the area while I'm there, so I never have to go back. Plus, I'm pretty sure there's a hint over there we haven't read yet, so...
Yeah,
Oh,
we
hello.
haven't found. Oh, nice. The quick kill.
Nice!
Yes.
That was beautiful.
It's so clean. It plays so clean.
Beautiful. Also, fun fact about the jellyfish in Alex's room. You can hit them safely with your sword only if you've stunned them. Otherwise
they just
you'll
just
execute yourself.
yeah. I have done that on multiple occasions. I'm like, get away from me. Slash, I just not die, but I get close.
Usually boomerang or a. Okay, so we have a warp. That's Shadow. That's Nocturne of Shadow now. Is it Shadow itself or is it walking away from it? Let's find out.
I think
Oh,
walking away. I think at that point, Nocturne's just your quickest way out.
I believe Sponge does have the 20 skulls. Yeah, I see 20 skulls on the tracker. I was going to look at Sponge's personal tracker, but it's always locked on 50, so you never know with Sponge. Yeah, it looks like a 20 skills play. Possibly an adult archery? Oh, adult archery as well, okay.
Yeah, you got the bow quite late.
Yeah, now you get to shoot more rupees. Shooting these large rupees brings them into countless smaller rupees, which, if they're legal tender, this is actually Hyrule's mint. Thus making the adult archery game the most important building in Hyrule.
Yep. Then there was nothing there.
So really, basically here is a bigger reward for multiple plays than 50 rupees. Right, 10 skulls, as we already know, was nothing. What about 20 skulls?
20 skull has
Nothing. 30 nothings, actually.
play another song.
Oh,
Okay,
here we go.
he's going shadow.
It makes sense, I feel.
I think now,
Inns.
and I think for Sponge as well, finding Longshot in Forest, it confirmed that there's something in Shadow.
Yeah, but at some point, there's got to be something in here. And more importantly, if there's something in Shadow, it can't be in the first two checks. Because those aren't Harbors locked.
Right, yeah.
Because you have a long shot. And you had a hook shot. Oh, nice. Yeah, doing the 2 early checks and dipping after that doesn't make much sense. If you're coming in to commit.
Yeah, I think you're staying at least. Oh, Alex. Having to climb up. Just missed the side hop.
Yeah, I feel if there's enough. Oh, hang on, no. Hang on.
There is a big chest.
Am I about to eat my words? No, I'm not. Thank God, my words don't taste very good.
This is a bit worrying though, because if there is something in Jabu, then Alex needs to do Deku after Baronade.
Yeah, the thing about the first checks, you still do them, even though they're not important, because keys are possibly one of the most important items in Shadow. Oh. Oh dear.
Getting hit.
Head hand is a really weird mod.
Sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't.
Like, the game even says, watch out for its infinite hands. That's creepy.
Slice the hands, they keep coming back.
No, I agree. The first two checks aren't terrible. In fact, they're still good to do. You see, in this context, there can't be anything major, because if it's Hobber's slot, then if Hobber's on a path and there's something in Shadow, it's going to be deeper, because you don't need Hobbers to do these checks. I'm going to hand it to you as well. That's a good joke. Yeah. A reminder that while I am on commentary, I will appreciate any and all jokes, no matter how bad people think they are.
Is this 20 for Alex as well?
Let's find out. It is 20 exactly.
Nice, so they're both at 20. I couldn't see what that was, but Sponge is going for it.
It has to be a small key.
Oh. Right, yeah. I was gonna say, he's going for it.
I've spent too long studying key logic for these bloody dungeons to not know how they work in keys. Except for
Sorry.
Spirit. Except for Spirit. No one knows the key logic for Spirit.
Okay, sorry, I just looked. If Crow had infinite hands, he would slap him.
Up someone infinitely.
Hell yes. Also, Alex does seem to be just handing in 20 skulls. I don't believe he will be going to do Deku.
Sorry, I need to shout out that one. You can't call it the Zelda franchise, you have to call it the Zelda chain because there's so many links. That's good. That's so good.
Wait, are we? Uh oh, here we go.
Oh, chickens.
Surprised. I'm surprised Alex is doing chickens over doing Deku Tree. But
It's not as bad as it has been in previous seasons because if those that might not know, the chickens count used to be 7, and that just makes this like a 3-minute check. 2 minutes and change if you're good. Now, for this season, it's been reduced to 4, which still makes it about a minute and change, depending on the route you take, but it's not as bad as it could have been.
sorry, I wanted Alex just to he was flying over the well. I was like, Alex, drop the chicken. Abandon the chicken in the well. You don't need it.
That's just mean.
You don't need it. Oh, it can
Of course.
fly out. It can fly out. It's fine.
Yeah, but those feathers will be all wet.
Oh, the well's empty.
They'll be trapped down there forever.
Not my problem.
Deadly Thunder, chicken hater. Sorry, cocoa hater. Oh,
Use the tube to move the chickens.
oh no.
I could tell that did not go well. Also, chicken's
Oh.
dead.
I mean, it's not a big surprise at this point, honestly. Still worth doing if you're in the area, but I guess you also had 20 skulls and that puts you in the area.
Yeah, I don't see.
Oh, hello.
That's probably strength 2.
It is, in fact, Favor's Wind. It's
Well-
nice. Don't get me wrong, it's nice. It's
That's
not,
so good to find, though.
Yeah. as far as progression goes, it's not bad, but it's not good. As far as
Alright.
actually playing the game goes, it's fantastic. Favor's Wind saves so much time.
I mean, we
Like right
know
here.
that there's something going to be in here. We know something's going to be in here.
Almost definitely. And if it's not here, you go fire. Oh wait, we've got hammer.
I think Sponge is doing something required here. So
Yeah, if it's-
Alex is going to be missing that for a while.
On the off chance it's not Shadow, I feel fire is a decent play.
If it's not Shadow, then I'd be questioning everything.
And would you know it, we just got Favor's Wind. Let's use it. Yeah, honestly, if this is just lens for crossing, it's not the worst in the world, but it is a bit of a time sink. We are about to find out if there's anything in the pot. The pot is a red rupee.
Just in time to be set on fire.
I see.
Alex, this looks like.
Oh,
Is
Garuda
Big
training
Pose?
ground?
Is this Big Pose into GTG? Or is Big
Big
Pose hinted?
It might even be Big Pose is not hinted.
It is Big Pose, at the very least.
Big Pose into possible South Hyrule into GTG? Possibly just into GTG after Big Pose, but we'll see. Where's
Well,
our
there's
boss
the
key?
boss key.
We do need that, potentially. Oh god, what if Bongo's got the item?
Wouldn't be the first time.
Oh god, what if Bongo's got the hammer?
If Bongo's got the hammer, then Sponge is just leading.
I wouldn't be so sure at that point.
I mean, like, Hammer unlocks quite a few things by itself, though, right? That could still be really good. I'll say, what
Okay,
if?
so- Hear me out.
Mm-hmm.
Which anyone that's been on commentary with me should know this is where you start being scared.
Right.
If there's a hammer on Bongo,
Uh-huh.
is to play GTG.
If the hammer's on Bongo,
because part of GTG is locked by the hammer. It's one check.
Wait, GTG's path?
No,
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, where did we find the
we have no paths that are not at least partly resolved at this point,
Okay.
except for the hovel one, which we know about.
Wait, what is
One
that?
I couldn't see, but Alex didn't want to do it, so we assume it's that.
I mean, Alex couldn't do it because of no irons or
Also
scale.
good point. Yeah, good point. Ignore me.
Don't know what that is. At least it was arrows. Okay.
Catching arrows.
I mean, if we couldn't see it, so
Yeah,
it
we
had
are.
to have been
Yeah,
dead.
yeah, we're missing a path hid, so we don't know what the fifth one is.
It might not be for forest.
Yeah, we haven't got anything hard locking stuff except for potentially Minuet. But if that's the path, we've already resolved it. So we'll have to see if we find it first.
Grand Form was in DC.
Yeah, strength points in DC, hook shots in DC. If we don't know where the others are, we'll have to wait until we see the hint to really work that one out. Also, please stop blowing up your horse.
Keep blowing.
Oh,
around.
hello.
Skull Kid again. Strength 2!
Oh!
Just in field. Wait, what?
It's just that simple.
Wait, then what the hell is this?
It's got to be a lens at that point if it's anything in here.
Oh, there's a big chest.
Unless...
Lens? It's fucking lens.
Lens.
It's fucking
dear.
lens. Oh god.
Sons is gotta be fuming right now. That's not good.
Oh my, this feels so bad.
Well, it looks like Sponge is at least doing the executive producer check.
Executive producer. Just the PA of Shadow Temple. It'll take you to see the CEO very shortly.
Now, here's the question, though. It's a bit... I think we don't need Requiem right now. We might. There might be something in Child Spirit, but until we know if something in Child Spirit, Requiem isn't required. We're in a state of quantum Requiem. Schrodinger's spirit.
At this point, Requiem has to be vanilla, right? Or something over in Colossus is locking Requiem.
Requiem doesn't have to be anywhere, is the key thing.
I mean, Lens, though. If Requiem has to be locked behind Lens to make it like the path.
Okay, yeah, you've raised a fair point.
So Requiem either has to be vanilla or there's something in Colossus that locks Requiem.
The Requiem cannot be an ice for definite. I think you are, but it has to be completed or something.
That's dead. That's a dead check right there.
We know that check's dead. We know that check is 5 bomb juice.
Sponge might go ice. I mean, if what we're saying is that Requiem has to be locked behind crossing, then it's Prelude or Saria's. Prelude's still worth, in my opinion, just because of its easy access. Plus, Prelude on VC is just a godsend.
Yeah. Saria's does not unlock any checks.
Oh, it's just for the lens. It's just for the lens. Oh god.
That's mildly concerning for Sponge, honestly.
That's what I was talking about, wasn't it? Like the whole losing 15 minutes or something or other.
Although I am feeling that Sponge might go lens game soon.
I mean, to get mileage out of the lens.
Yeah.
Maybe, but I think
I feel crossing is the play here, though.
Like with that lens and finding nothing in shadow, you either go child, do lens game, or you just go straight to GTG because you feel like you've just wasted a bunch of time.
Yeah, this is not a good situation for Sponge at this point.
Yeah, setting time of day is. If it is Lens, like Lens unlocks okay, what could Lens unlock at this point? If Lens unlocks irons,
I feel
then Sponge is just ahead.
hilariously, Lens unlocking Iron would still be on the Rover path.
Mm.
Because
Yeah,
that would pretty much confirm Requiem on Prelude. But at this point, I think it's just Lens for Crossing. But you want to be sure. You want to be absolutely sure at this point. At least I would.
like for Sponge to still be, I think for Sponge to take this needs to be like this should be irons.
Oh.
If this is irons, then this is just Sponges to lose, I think.
Oh, we have a pole for Irons. Might not run the back command, but fair enough.
Left, right, left, left, right.
Where do you think they are, folks?
Irons, I think for Sponge's sake, Lens game.
Lens game would be best case scenario for Sponge right now. Oh, boxes.
Scale.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Our first scale is a little bit more considered for Sponge's side, but does help Alex a little. Because one of the conditions to get into Water Temple is a second scale.
That is true. Man Monk is right. That has been available for a while. That has been available as a Sphere 1 item, I think.
Also, left, left.
Left, left. Oh, I'm out.
Left, left, right.
Right. Here.
Left, left, right, left. Right, come on, right.
Is it right or is it left? It
Yes!
is right.
Yes! I got it!
All right, Shawnee. You
Hey!
win.
My prize is probably nothing.
It's a big... Oh my god, it's Hammer!
Oh! Oh no!
Is it A... No. Is it AD for Sunsong?
Oh, that's concerning.
Oh my god. If this is AD, Sponge just wins.
Oh, that could change everything.
Okay,
Oh,
guys, this is...
do you do it though?
I
do you do it?
I don't think Sponge does it at all. I don't think he does.
What do you think, chat? Would you do it? Would you go for fire here?
Old scale! They could just do water!
Oh, speaking of concerning.
No. Does this just put Alex light arrows? No! He's got lights! This is go mode! Potentially.
It is 90% go mode.
This is potentially go mode. If
It's
Alex
only
doesn't need dints...
It's only 90 until we see the central pillar. We haven't got to hit the central pillar.
But also, Alex should know the arrows, right? The bow crap or whatever it's called, pulling the thing.
I thought what should I have here? If Bosky's in central pillar, you need those iron boots.
Alex seems to be. Is this Alex just dropping down here?
I don't know why you go to water first over spirit.
Yeah, I don't understand this.
You don't have Serenade, I agree, but it's probably looking to get Requiem and then.
Yeah. I mean,
guess...
if you do water, because if water's Requiem, then Colossus Fairy.
No, in chat, water boss key. What is his bet for?
Please place your bet now. Yes.
It's definitely two school support here.
Yeah, usually, is this Hierophant? Yeah, Hierophant. Usually this would be a good play, but now Alex has to go back to GTG area to cross and get the song, which we think is Requiem. What he should have done is crossed first, got the song, then potentially crossed back or something.
I don't know at this point. Looking at the medallions, if you can get that Forest medallion, you might be able to get Requiem from that. It might be worth just doing this.
Yeah. Oh, I suppose this also
There's-
gives Serenade anyway.
Yeah,
With
there's
this-
definitely some thoughts on both sides. We're not gonna know. We're not gonna know for definite until we either find the boss key or find Iron Boots.
Yeah. It's not. It's not over. Not by a long shot at all.
No, it's not over. Not by an Iron Boots. Oh, but there's the boss key.
There's boss key. Doesn't even have to lower the water.
Oh, that is big though.
Where iron, somewhere awful. Nice.
Probably about right. Yeah.
Okay, so
That's probably
it's
advantage.
close.
That's advantage, Alex.
Yeah, I think you need to I think as soon as Alex beats water, gets Serenade and just goes back towards like from there.
Not even get Serenade. They only go for the prelude check. You don't need Serenade at this point.
Yeah, the fire source is the big one. Like if Alex needs fire arrows or dins to beat, because Alex isn't in go mode just yet. If Spirit isn't fire locked, then Alex is.
Yeah, we're not gonna know for absolute definite.
The
She's actually gonna be able to catch up.
I'm thinking of retiring.
Oh,
Goomba. See, there's something we should have spoken about before the race started. I completely forgot. So you know the stats were on screen before.
yeah.
So those stats just took race time. They didn't take any unofficial races that these two have done in the past. Alex's track record against Sponge is pretty good. For some bizarre reason, Alex seemed to perform well against Sponge in unofficial races.
And it looks like the streak continues here.
Well, you say that. Sponge gets strength 2, but also will cross probably to get Requiem.
It's unfortunately, I think, gonna be a little too late here. There's still a chance, of course, but
Oh yeah, there's still a chance.
honestly, not a big one. Let's see what happens here.
I think. I mean, Alex definitely preludes. No, not preludes. Save quits. Shoot the sun. Doesn't matter what he does.
Super Sun's actually irrelevant here. You just save quit.
Oh, I think he does it.
You're looking for a fire source, actually, because he still might be screwed over with. Yeah, that's a good point. I could have gone with Iron Boots.
No, it was nothing.
No, I didn't see what it was, but he reset, so it's nothing. You don't need one, no, but it helps.
Yeah, I mean, it's the only thing is like, is this right? Requiem? Okay.
Requiem on.
Does that mean? I think that means Iron Boots are in probably Colossus Ferry, right? If that's the case, like for the lens to work.
Yeah, this does look over though.
This lot Saka. This game's garbage. So, can someone that knows
that's
logic?
Question in chat. Why is lens path?
Irons are in Spirit area. Then yeah, I'm thinking like, is it in Desert Colossus or just Spirit?
Anything locked by lens. It's just got to be anything locked by lens. That's the only reason we got the definition.
Okay, points on Alex. I should have voted. God damn it.
I only threw a few points on Alex, but I'm still getting a nice little payout here.
Din's was in Deku. Oh,
Yeah, it was on the left-hand side of the slingshot.
so I think that's a question worth asking Alex. Worth asking Alex. I was about to say worth ask Alexing. I don't know why I was gonna say that, but worth asking Alex why he decided to not do Deku, because that was like a big question mark.
Yeah, it's definitely a.
Like, I can't speak.
It's worth Alexing ask. Wait,
Wait, no.
it's okay,
Okay,
Fender.
Alex.
It's okay, Fender. We still love you.
Uh, okay, 2 keys. That's good for Alex.
That's very good. I think that
That
almost
just
removes the club percentage.
But yeah, Go Mode Spirit is really nice because you only need, I believe, 3 small keys and the boss key, obviously.
Yeah, the absolute minimum requirement is 3 smaller boss. The logical requirement's all of them, but as we've already seen, we don't care about them.
Oh, so yeah, the moment we saw a small key, Alex was just in Go. So we just need to see the big
And the
the
boss
big
key.
Yeah, we just need to see the boss key now.
It's guaranteed we're going to see at least 1 small key over the course of this dungeon.
At least one.
Oh.
Sponge said
Selected to
FW.
cross wind. I think Sponge is going to cross.
Yeah. Yeah, it makes sense. You can do it as well. So you cross, and then I think Sponge should know that irons. Well, actually no, Sponge won't know irons are like around here, but we know that irons are going to be around crossing.
Oh, yeah, we have the benefit of perfect knowledge. We get to see both runners do their thing.
Small key number 3, and are we going to see the boss key here as well? That looked like a big. That's just a big chest. Is this going to be irons?
Oh, this is irons. That's explained that then.
There's irons.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, there's the logic. That explains everything.
There we go. So Sponge is gonna hit Go Mode. Just unfortunately, yeah. But the worst part is he did the right thing. Like,
every player we've seen has been logically correct.
It was
unfortunate. Yeah.
Wait a second, Kryle. I saw Alex the grocery store and I was like, oh my god, this.
Copy pasta. So the logic is actually pretty simple because the lens locks wasteland crossing, which means you can't cross wasteland without the lens. So you get the lens from Shadow with the path hovers from DMT, which fulfills the road path, but we'll get that in a second. You need those irons to beat water. 100% guaranteed. You can't beat water in logic without the iron boots. And iron boots, being water, directly locks Requiem. So in the logical order, the only way to get across here, the only way, is to have the lens.
Surely we forgot to say at the start of the race. Alex is this tournament's only Norwegian. Like, he is one of the 2 Scandinavian players in top 64, and he is the top Norwegian player in all top 64.
Right. Yes, of course.
Completely forgot to say at the beginning of the race. But it wasn't until someone said it in chat that I just completely forgot. I've just completely forgot to say. Norwegian.
But that was it. Forest Temple Morpher.
Forest Temple Morpher? Bullshit. Absolute.
We did not get a Phantom Ganon hint today. Because the hookshot one was eaten by...
I figured we weren't.
And we didn't get one because the strengths didn't lock each other.
I figured we weren't gonna get one because obviously you need the hook anyway, so that gets eaten.
Yeah, that's the thing. The Phantom Ganon path couldn't be the hook because Morpher got there first. And it couldn't be the strength because there's two strength, not strength block. Either one will do it. So, why is the magic relevant for Phantom Ganon? Serious question.
Sorry, I completely missed that.
So, second magic has to be available, and I'm trying to work out why the magic was relevant for the Phantom Ganon part.
I don't know.
So, go for the ones required for Phantom Ganon for a second, because we're seeing Spirit. Well, let's look for the boss key here. Bow, Spear 0. There's at least one more bow hint here. Strength, one in Hyrule Field, one in DC. Neither of which lock each other. Bomb bag, it was hinted KD. Not bomb bag, sorry. Hook shot, one hinted from what we assume is a Morpher path, the other one in Forest. Yeah, it's... Unfortunately, unfortunately for Sponge at least, I think this race is going to Alex's favour. Because even in the absolute worst case scenario, that the boss key is on Child's side, or Fire Up, it doesn't matter because Alex can get back there, get that, and come back quicker than Sponge can do that and Water Temple. Because Sponge hasn't got Water Temple done either, and that will add time. Admittedly, bow crap sucks.
Yeah.
And Sponge isn't going to get Serenade because Serenade is on Burning Cack. So I think either way.
The boss key child?
Boss key is either on one of the two child checks or one of the two Firelock checks. Also, Becky, you are right there, actually. The forward wind at DTG will get you a little closer to water, but I don't think it's enough. I honestly do not think it's going to be enough. Also, wait, there's the boss key.
Oh, shit. Oh!
This is still going to be close. Wait.
No, it's still
Oh,
close.
Sponge has got the scales. Sponge is still looking for items. Right, I was wondering why I was just rushing.
But Sponge is going to get the irons right here.
On.
Sponge is going to get the irons right here.
Oh, hang on, but the age changes. That actually gets closer than you. Oh, I didn't think of that, actually.
Oh.
3K is immediate water depending on your path. That's... Oh.
This is going to be... This is close.
Sponge could go straight for endgame here, actually.
Yeah, well,
I don't know anymore.
Alex doesn't have magic, so needs to needs to do everything.
You don't need magic for it. You don't need wait.
No, he doesn't. He didn't have magic, so he needs to do that boss, like the magic lock stuff, because he didn't do bow crap.
Why is Sponge doing this?
Doesn't.
You have enough small keys. You just got the boss key.
What are you after? Oh, bombs. He needs bombs. He's got no bombs. And
why would you? I mean, I'm not sure why you want bombs here at this point.
At the top. They're the top.
Right? No, you're right. You need one bomb. Ignore me. I forgot.
Also for water, yeah, you might need it for the bombable wall.
Yeah, actually, that makes sense. Yeah, ignore me.
So
this is
now,
actually interesting, yeah, because it's going to come down to Twin Rover fight, I think, because Morpher fight at this point is a non-issue. Both runners are very good at Morpher, Max already done it.
so I think what's gonna happen is Alex is gonna get the BK here. He's gonna go. Yeah, so I think Sponge is gonna enter Twin Rover. Actually, he might be coming out of Twin Rover. Actually,
Also, another important difference right now. Neither runner has found, to the best of my knowledge, the Goron sword. And Sponge has the hammer.
oh,
That is a very good point to show in chat. That makes the Ganon fight significantly different.
oh,
This could still be pretty close. Also, happy 2 hours.
happy 2 hours. Has it only been 2 hours? What the fuck?
No ceremony is a problem, but he does have a Thrall's Wind set in the dungeon. We're going to have to see how this executes out. It's all execution at this point.
We know Sponge has a lot of that.
Oh, this is actually closer than I thought it would be. I was already mentally ruling Sponge out. I know I shouldn't do that, but I thought it was
Games
Alex's
Bond,
to lose.
it's not. We aren't trolling. We're actually being serious. Like, so Sponge finding the hammer makes phase 1 of Ganon just super quick. Alex will need to nut Ganon or use the bow or hookshot 10 times, while Sponge will only need to use the hammer for like 2 or 3 hits.
I'm going to point out quickly. People saying it's going to be hard to get to water. Sponge cuts out half the journey time by having a Thrall's Wind set in GTG.
Yeah.
Neither runner, to the best of my knowledge, has found the Goron sword. It's going to be all either Twin Rover trolling, which is happening right here,
Oh yikes!
or Ganon.
Like, it's still pretty close. That you'll be very, very surprised. There's all these like little factors that come in, but like the boss keys early, and I'm pretty sure Sponge is a map first kind of guy, or at least will be, because you'll be going in with Thrall's Wind.
Also, another difference of looking on the tracker as well. It doesn't mean anything. It means like literally a second or two. But Sponge has Prelude and Alex doesn't.
Yeah.
It means nothing, but it's another tiny difference I thought was funny.
I mean, it'll be big for Sponge because he doesn't have to say quit on VC.
Oh, true. Okay. That puts Sponge through phase 1. Iron and Spirit, yeah, they were in Child Climb. Ooh. I feel we do, in fact, got a race here. Okay, there's 2, and now you want to follow Twin Rover onto her platform.
I think it all depends on how Alex's Twin Rover fight goes.
I do feel the same, yeah, it's going to be interesting. Okay, Twin Rover down.
Swim for Sponge. And I think that's what. And then Sponge will just drop down to water and just do that. So I think they'll be entering the tower around.
I think Alex will get to the tower first, but it won't be by much.
Yeah. Oh no, absolutely not. It would not be worth for Alex.
Giant Life would be worth it if it wasn't this close, but I don't think Alex does it anyway.
No, you don't do it at all. You really don't do it. Not like since you're up against like.
Yeah, you've got to just go at this point. Yeah.
I think since you're up against Sponge, you can't afford to deviate. Because you've got no good way of. Actually, no, you've got Bolero. No, you got no. I'll say no.
No, I don't think it's worth it at this point. It's a good idea. I like the idea, but I don't think it's worth it.
Yeah.
It's only a little bit slower, but it might matter, especially if we haven't got enough nuts. We haven't seen Alex's nut count in a while.
Yeah, I haven't seen it. I mean, he hasn't really used them since Jabu, right?
I don't think so. Yeah, like one.
If Sponge goes Compass first, then I think Alex
It is. I can't believe I'm saying this. It's gonna be the main focus factor is gonna be Sponge's bloody what's it called? Water route.
The bow equip concerns me, but the bow equip also I feel like means he goes Compass, right? Yeah, Alex has done water, so Alex is heading to the tower now. If Sponge just goes straight to map, then this will be good. Which it looks like he is.
That's a map first.
That is a map first, so Sponge will be, I think, like a minute and a half behind.
See what happens at this point. What we can do is see what happens. Sponge have a little fun there.
Say maybe not a minute and a half behind, maybe a bit more than that. Maybe about like 2-3 minutes behind.
I don't think it's enough at this point. Look at Alex going in, but it's definitely much closer than it could have been. You know.
That was just a nice. I just love Sponge. Like Sponge's execution. It's just so good.
Sponge does not have a song cutscene to do.
Yeah, Sponge won't.
Because you prelude, you get to the front of a dungeon, the song cutscene's at the back.
What Sponge will get is the Lax cutscene.
Yeah, but so did Alex.
But that's pretty much it.
I don't know where you save walk there, honestly. That was. I suppose it is still marginally quicker.
The advantage is definitely, well.
Yeah. Ball is in Alex's court. Although, no matter what, it's still a bloody close race.
Like, Alex could still trip up.
Yeah, it's Alex's to lose, but it's closer than it could have been.
Yeah, I think the first phase of Ganon is gonna be telling. Oh, there's another big chest there. You definitely don't pick that up. Can you imagine if it was PGS?
Oh god, that would have definitely been interesting.
Uh-oh, Alex woke them both up!
Oh, that's unfortunate, waking up.
You know what? He didn't get hit, he's fine. He
You
got
were
hit.
saying?
Don't die.
There's a thing called the commentator's curse.
Hey, he's not dead, he's not
There
dead.
we go.
Oh, he's fine, look, he's alive. He's
This
fine.
is what we have. This is what I have to deal with, folks.
Oh, he's only got 8. Okay.
8's not enough. You need 10.
He's gonna have to use a hook or something.
Yeah. Or just light arrows. No. Just arrows, yeah.
Do lights damage the tail as well, or does that just stun him?
What was that? Oh. I
Yeah.
think lights on the tail will deal damage. Light on the head will stun.
Oh, right. Okay.
Here we go.
Alex entering the fight as Sponge enters the castle.
About 2.5 difference, I think. But honestly, even having done 2 extra dungeons, very good showing. This race has been great for both runners. And I can't believe I'm only doing this at the 2-hour 9 mark. God, this race has been too big.
Too action-packed.
Go and follow our runners. Salty Sponge and MasterAleks, both wonderful people. Definitely well worth your follow. And while I'm at it, while we're watching Ganondorf take a plunge, go ahead and follow our trackers as well. Kasinja and Dominic. If I'm mispronouncing your name, please tell me. I'm really bad at name names sometimes. And I suppose I should also shout out a wonderful commentary team as that Ganondorf fight goes down incredibly quickly. Well done, Alex. Myself, Sean Winnie, and the Deadliest of Thunders, who is also fantastic and well worth the follow.
Yeah, it's okay. You don't have to follow me. It's fine.
You really do. You do.
Alex does not get nervous. True.
Actually true.
It's actually so true.
Actually true. Right, let's see how he does Ganon though, because this is actually quite an interesting one.
Okay, well, the nuts aren't going to be the problem.
No.
I honestly
Nobody-
thought he wasn't going to one-cycle, though, Ganondorf. Because I thought he missed the second crouch stab, so I was really surprised he got it.
First couple stabs aren't the most problematic. You haven't got to worry too much about them. It's after stab, I think stab 3 it gets a little more dicey on the timing.
Okay. Going well so far.
6 hits so far, I believe.
7.
7.
There's
There's
8.
Now you gotta start doing hits with other stuff.
Okay, so the light arrows do damage it.
Yeah, they
Okay.
stun the head, but they damage the tail. And it looks like it also stuns if you hit. Oh, did you get both the same light arrow? Oh, that's it. I didn't know that was a thing. So it looks like it's stunned by hitting the head at the same time as it hit the tail. That's cool. That's pretty good to know.
Light arrows actually being useful for something.
Hey,
That's
they're
not
useful for a few
Ganondorf.
things. This main sport is a lot simpler. All you gotta do is hit the tail 5 times with a jump slash. Or 10 times with normal slashes. Or 20 with anything that's not a Master Sword. But the last hit has to be with a Master Sword. I learned that back in the days of Scrubs.
Alright, everyone, get your GGs in chat.
But honestly, fantastic race by both runners. Got any questions for them, feel free to throw them in chat. I'm sure we'll get to them. As here we go, the final slice. And Ganon just a revolving door today because as Sponge enters the fight, Alex finishes it in a time of what, please? 2 hours, 13 minutes and 7 seconds.
Jeez, this is wild.
Such a good race.
And the track record continues. So the runners, they finished, or will be finishing, I should say, 20 minutes, like 20 minutes ago. There is a 20-minute delay, so they would, they would be finishing very
Yeah,
soon.
you're
Well, they
watching
would
on
have
a
finished already.
yeah, you're watching on a 20-minute delay because of one of the rules of the tournament, enforcing a 1200 second
Yeah,
or 20
1200.
minutes.
Yeah, 1200 seconds or 20-minute delay.
They're probably in chat watching right now.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, nice little pirouette there from Ganon.
Okay, I think as soon as I think yeah. So Sponge will be finishing very shortly, and hopefully we'll be getting the two of them in for an interview. And it looks like the two of them will be joining.
And here we go, finishing the race off with a final race time of 2 hours, 40 minutes, and 55 seconds.
GG's to both of them, honestly. This was such a good one. This was such a good race to commentate.
Oh, yeah.
Now, let's see if we can get the two of them in.
I think that's only a restreamer thing. We can't drag.
Yeah, we can't do that. We can't do that, unfortunately.
But yeah, if anyone's got any questions for our runners, throw them in, and we will see if we can get to them. Meanwhile, we are joined by Sponge.
Hi,
GG,
Sponge.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello. So,
and here is MasterAleks. Welcome in. GG.
Thank you.
I mean, I'm not gonna like dwell on like a couple of things. Mainly, Din's leading into Shadow, which was just for the lens, which we unfortunately saw. But that was a really good showing from like the two of you.
Where was Dins?
Because the Dins was in Deku. Dins was in
Yeah,
Deku,
okay.
which
Okay.
Alex. Main question for you is why didn't you go after being after being Jabu? Why didn't you go Deku?
So, right, I had two thoughts in mind: either go G to G or Deku. And while I did that, I was thinking of it. I did. What did I do again? 20 skulls and chickens, I think. And then it somehow forgot Deku until I was age changing. I was like, fuck, I should have stayed and did Deku. Oh well, now I've committed, so I'll go into the field and go to G and cross. And then, yeah, the gold skill was there. So,
Yeah,
it's pretty much it.
pretty much it.
Yeah, I was thinking of, okay, Deku can have Fins and probably can lead to Iron Boots in Shadow. But yeah, when I found the Iron Boots in Spirit later, obviously that, yeah, it's just for lens crossing. But
Let's say, what did you guys think when you found the long shot in forest with the knowledge that Hover Boots was path? Like, what were you guys thinking when you saw that?
I didn't have Hover Boots at that point, so I didn't think too much about it. But when I saw Hover Boots, I was not sure what to think, except, okay, maybe Strength 2 is in Shadow. Then I found Strength 2, okay, then Iron Boots is in Shadow for Requiem. That was my thought up until I saw Iron Boots. And, yeah, that was pretty much it.
Sponge, I really don't want to talk a bit, like, because I know you're probably really frustrated with how that you took on the Hover Boots.
Yeah, that's one word for it, I would say.
Yes, they have that. So, veering from that, your execution was phenomenal. I just wanted to say, like, your Baronade was just, it was so good to watch. Like, your bosses
I felt good. It's just
were so good.
Game decided I was gonna lose today, so what are you gonna do?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
I
that's
still feel that your play was fantastic today. You both played pretty well.
Yeah, I came to a juncture in the seed where I knew that there's a possibility that you never do the well in your child 2 because you get the bow before you go to the well, and then you say, well, screw the well, I have forest to do, and then you don't get dins, and then you never do shadow, and it's like, well, do I do shadow or field GTG? And then I remembered that DMT's Pat the Rova, and I don't have Furore, so if I do field GTG and get nothing, i.e. no strength 2, and I cross and I don't get Requiem, I'm screwed. So I'm like,
Yeah.
alright, I'm gonna go into shadow, hopefully pull strength 2, and then I have the entire field GTG spirit full clearable to find my iron/gold scale, and it just absolutely fucked me in the ass. So
yeah, that
is what it is.
it's like
Yeah.
everything was just leading to like all the items just leading to, well, AD and nothing really. Like, understandably, you got the hammer and then was just like, you know what, fuck this, I'm just gonna do other stuff because this is just, I feel like that was just gonna lead you on an even more of a like
Well,
a
no, I mean,
spiraling down train.
even theoretically, I don't think doing fire there is good because you have Crater Fairy, and it could just be for GTG key logic or Hammer Rocks. Like at that point, just go. I had Furore's win, so at that point, I think it's a mistake to do fire. You just go and
Yeah.
you do all those checks anyway, and you cross, and now there's like no chance of you getting screwed. So at that point, I'm not that crazy. I'm not doing fire there, so it's you
Honestly,
I
throw your
suppose-
hands up and.
I suppose
Yeah.
there was one point where we were like, I know there was one point we were talking about, oh, ice versus shadow for you. And then
Oh yeah, I was
ultimately
never going
decided
ice.
You were never going ice.
No, because it was Saria's Prelude or Requiem for me, and 2/3 of those songs are almost completely useless. And I didn't have Iron Boots, so I would be leaving a check behind. I didn't have Furore's win, so if that check was required, I could never come back to it. So it was just really just not. It was not worth the gamble for me personally. I would rather do Shadow than Ice, hoping for Requiem, so I don't get screwed if I cross and it's not Requiem. I'd rather just do Shadow at that point.
There was a
Yeah,
point
with
where
the
we've
path.
honestly thought you were.
With the path to Twin Rova, I mean, the obvious play to go shadow. If you have Dins, then you just baseline straight there.
Yeah, I finished my progression and then just. I was considering not going in, but it was just like. It's too convenient if Strength 2 isn't there.
Yeah.
That was what I was thinking for the longest time. Until, well, when I saw Strength in field, I had to have a think, but then I thought it's just okay, Arm Boots, and then Forest Med is going to give Requiem or Spirit Logic. Which it did, but that was not the case.
I was very disappointed when I didn't get Requiem from Crossing, I'm not gonna lie. Because I knew I needed a casino, and the moment I saw Prelude, I'm like, irons have to be in here now.
Yeah.
So I'm just doubly screwed. I was surprised it was this close, to be honest. When I got the water boss key in the first check and you weren't done yet, I'm like, alright, maybe we've done the same stuff, and I'm still in this race. And so I got a bit of hope again, only to have it be clutched away at the last second, as is my destiny.
So the big thing as well, the reason why it got a bit close towards the end, is that Alex not having a fire source didn't do bow crap and left and had to come back as child, while you could just do it straight away.
Yeah, I saw that.
And it's like, we honestly thought it could have come down to the fact of, you know, Alex had no real good way of beating the first phase of Ganon, aside from nuts and light arrows, as we discovered. But it's like all those little things chipped away, and it's like it could have gone either way towards the end, especially if, you know, something went wrong for Alex on the first phase or anything. So it wasn't like you were like shut out, like it still was pretty close towards the end. and I know you you don't like hearing the word. It's, it was really close and everything like that, but generally it was.
Yeah, it's close, but a loss is a loss. At the end of the day, Alex, you're moving on. GG's, congrats. And I'm going into losers. And if you
The
lose in
Phoenix,
the
you're
first
right.
round, statistically, your chances of winning the tournament go down drastically because you have to play like 2 or 3 extra matches if you start from the first round of losers. So
I mean, there is precedent.
there is precedent, but that
happened
was way
before.
back in season 1 when there were 16 players in the bracket.
It could still happen.
This
learned
is
from many
pretty much a
tournaments.
death sentence to anyone's, at least in my humble opinion, to anyone's tournament hopes. So I guess, I don't know. We'll see what happens, but I don't think I'm going to be repeating this year.
All you can do is your best, and see if it's good enough, honestly.
I think like a
I
Phoenix will
believe.
just rise. He'll just rise and then
Hey.
cruise. Just
I
cruise through.
I
the-
believe. I believe you
Alright.
can do it.
It's okay. We can continue it. And Alex, you got Rock Chalk next, right? Good luck on that one, man.
Yeah,
know
Now,
I know I sound super salty, but I'm happy for you. You won your first bracket match.
yeah, very well played.
Sponge.
Yeah.
Oh, Sponge, do you know that this race was was seed number 500? Or race number 500?
For me?
Yeah, for you. This was 500.
That leaves a bad taste in my mouth.
Aw.
Oh. But yeah, this
Well,
was 500.
It's my race time. It's my 500th race. This has
Yeah,
got to be
500
close to my
race time.
1000th seed at this point.
Oh, also SRL counts as well because everyone loves SRL, right?
Oh.
I had 200
sure.
on SRL, exactly.
Exactly 200. Wow,
Nice.
that's actually pretty cool.
Very
You said something
nice.
about Furores. Where was Furores?
Oh, that was also in Shadow.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw that halfway through and I'm like, okay, like, consolation prize. If I find nothing,
Yeah.
maybe I get bailed out because Alex walks to ice and goes to get Requiem and I get to just cross and never do ice, so...
Yeah, I was thinking about doing bow crap, but there was also 2 checks Child Spirit, so as soon as I saw Requiem, at least I could finish, but yeah, it took even longer than I was hoping for, having to go back Child and then get Bosky and climb it. But oh well.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
oh, so sorry, Alex, go on.
No, it's not. Just go on.
I was gonna say, so we know who Alex's opponent is. Sponge, do you know who your next opponent is?
Machi?
It is indeed matchy.
Yeah. I mean,
But
it
my
doesn't...
group
It
But my
doesn't
group
fucking
in
matter
League
who your
Season two-
opponent is. If I get another seed like this, it's game over. So... I mean,
won't
that's
be
how it
touching
is in Season 6. You pick A instead of B, and you just lose, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah, this is why
It
seasons
happens.
you start preparing for season 7.
Honestly, if I go 0-2, I might not even play Season 7, honestly.
Nah.
That's just
Well-
like, what the fuck am I even spending all this time playing for?
Then let's hope for us that it doesn't end up that way.
Well, I mean, I hope for a good race. I always say if I lose, I want it to be because my opponent made the smarter play or the better play or just something I can be like, yo, yeah, that's actually really smart. I never, no offense to anybody, but I never want to lose like this, where it's like, I did everything I thought was correct and it's just not the correct thing to do, so.
I can
well.
understand that, honestly.
Yeah, like I said, I'm not trying to take anything away from Alex or anybody. It's just the way this game goes sometimes, and it leaves a bad taste in my mouth, and that's okay. It happens.
I think unless chat has any more questions, I think that's everything we need to cover here.
Well,
I
all right
can't see
then.
any. I can't see any.
Yeah. Any more questions from chat?
Not seeing any.
All right, GG's. Congrats on the win, Alex, and to both you and Sponge. Good luck in the rest of your races for the tournaments. Thank you, Comms, for commentating today. That was fantastic to listen to and a fantastic race to watch. Thank you, chat, for being here, because without you, we couldn't do this. Thank you to our trackers, Cassandra and Dominic, as well. We have one more match today. Just lost my spreadsheet. There it is. At 7. Nope, that is tomorrow. So it looks like we are done for the day. Tomorrow we have. No, that is today. Okay. 7:20 Eastern, we have Doc Heaves versus Sora. So we'll be back with that later on. And then for the rest of this week, it seems like we are kicking off. I think we've had one round 2 winners bracket match, but this week we're definitely kicking those off. So stay tuned for those. Those will be really exciting to watch this week. Yeah, with that, I believe we are finished here. Thank you everyone for being here. As I said before, we are going to hang out and raid the Silver Gauntlets. They are hosting a Challenge Cup group match with Methinks Silver versus Pappy Grant. So, any last words from anyone in the voice call?
Not from me, at least.
All right. Well, GG's everyone. Thanks for watching, and have a great rest of your day.
Yep, thanks for listening.